Let me see. I'm not gonna let Grego derail this show. So let me get back to the chat room, man. Let me see where I saw some good stuff. Sluggo laughing, saying Circuit City went under. Exactly, man. Exactly. Talking about drive. Grego talking about I drive for Circuit City. That's a violation right there in itself. You know, anybody else that'd be ha-ha. Anybody else that'd be ha-ha. But Grego, that's a violation. You know what I'm saying? You don't get how I posted on my show. You know what I'm saying? I watched Grego derail a whole bunch of shows. And I be D-A-M-B. I be D-A-M-B. That's right, in that order. D-A-M-B. I be D-A-M-B. If I let Grego derail this show after watching him derail a whole bunch of shows these last 2 months. He will not derail this show. He will not. Sluggo says, let me read what Mocha's saying. Everybody, I'm telling you now, I'm driving and reading chat at the same time, so this ain't gonna be no smooth production show. I'm telling you that right now. I'm shooting at the hip, I'm working and doing the show at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So bear with me. Bear with me. So hard for me to read this chat when there's a whole bunch of chat. Mocha said something. What she said? Mocha says, I guess he don't see my name in the chat. He going on a Giants rant. Hell yeah, I must have said that before I showed her love. Sluggo says, that rookie running back for the Giants, Perkins, yeah, he talking about Paul Perkins, look real good, the few carries he got. I mean, if Eli didn't throw us into that 14-point hole, we could have ran the rock. You know what I'm saying? But we got to come back from behind. You know what I'm saying? We can't run that rock. I mean, I know a whole lot of y'all don't care about the Giants-Eagles game last night unless you were doing no good Cowboys fan. And, you know, but the Eagles played with a two deep safety all game. A two deep safety all game. What was Eli thinking? Run the rock. We still ran 24 times for 114 yards. Because we had them playing deep. Because they were feeding ODB. I mean, use your check downs, Eli. Why are you throwing 3 interceptions in the game? I don't know. Let me get back to the chat room, man. We got a lot of chat, man. And I ain't going to get bogged down on my rants, man. I want to show y'all love and read y'all chat, man. I mean, I'm just so upset with Eli right now, man. I am so upset, man. I'm so upset, man. I mean, I could see if Eli was getting ripped, you know what I'm saying, then I would have to defend him, man. But you got people in the media today, man, saying with a straight face, Giants don't got no running game and no offensive line when Eli didn't get sacked not one time last night. It's just sickening, man. That ninja says 63 droves by Eli guaranteed mistakes from Eli. I mean, Eli had to throw 63 times because he put himself no. Sluggo said Giants were on the other end of some questionable calls, but as a Falcons fan, I can't relate. As a Falcons fan, I can't relate. But talking about that Julio Jones and Seattle game, but nobody gave a shit about a tier 1 receiver, Julio, being interfered with. Now, come on now, Sluggo. That's not fair, Sluggo. That's not fair, Sluggo. We talking about Cam Chancellor, and we talking about Richard Sherman going up for a ball with Julio Jones. That's a no call right there. When you got 3 Hall of Famers doing work. But when you got Shepard and a no-name Eagles defensive back, you throw that flag, man. I mean, Shepard, he can only reach for the ball with one hand. He can only reach for the ball with one hand because The Eagle doing guy had it on there. I mean, it's darn right. It's just sickening how that game was officiated last night, and those questionable. It wasn't even questionable. Even Stephen Wonder said BS. He stood up and said BS last night when they gave him that late hit, that unnecessary roughness on the quarterback 2 times last night. I mean, it's just sickening, man. It's just sickening. Sluggo says the states that went red has the highest enrollment of affordable care. Can't wait to see how that turns out. I mean, state of Kentucky, they had affordable care. They approved affordable care. You know, and they approved it until Obama campaigned for it. Until Obama rubber stamped it. Oh, just because Obama did it, they didn't want it. I mean, all these folks crying about people on food stamps. There's more white folks on food stamps than anybody. There's more white folks get more government assistance than anybody. It is more big time corporations getting more American dollars than small businesses. We talking about multinational, billion dollar corporations getting government tax breaks, getting government advantages. Just alone in Charlotte. Charlotte told Chiquita Bananas, that company, told them, you bring jobs to Charlotte, you won't have to pay taxes for 5 years. You won't have to pay taxes for 5 years. But then they're going to turn around and send me a mail talking about how much money I owe the state of North Carolina. How much my business owe the state of North Carolina. Chiquita already got billions. But they don't got to pay taxes for 5 years because they bringing jobs. See here. Everybody, get up off your seats because we got another X-Squad member. She goes by the name of the lovely Denise Milk and Cookies. Everybody, get up off your seats and say what's up to the darn Princess of Alabama, Denise Milk and Cookies. Give us some love now. Yes, sir. Give her some love. She's in the darn chat room blessing my show. That's right. That's right. She's here showing us some love. Come on now. Give us some more love. This ain't Grego now. Come on now. Give us some love, man. It's not Grego. Give us some love. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all can do better than that, man. Y'all can do better than that. There we go. There we go. Let me see here. See what they're saying in the chat room, man. There's a lot of stuff I don't talk about today. In between reading chat and playing Christmas music. We will show love to the black quarterbacks balled out this year. We're going to show love to the black coaches balled out this year. That Ninja a few weeks ago talked about T. Martin. We're going to talk about T. Martin. And he's a coach on the rise. If T. Martin was white, he probably would have had that LSU job. If T. Martin was white, he would have had Nick Saban on his job, trying to be the offensive coordinator. Because the number one recruiter in this nation, according to a reputable source, The number one college football recruiter is T. Martin. That's right, T. Martin, the one who won a black quarterback who won a national championship for Tennessee after Peyton Manning left. Yeah, that T. Martin, who could possibly be the next coach of the Tennessee Volunteers if he had that knowing buzz behind him. That T. Martin. We're gonna talk about those black coaches. We're gonna talk about him and a few other black coaches. We're gonna talk about Dak Prescott and what he's done, how prolific he has been. You know, I saw a little stat on Facebook last night. You know, Dak Prescott numbers, first 14 games of the year is head and shoulders above Tom Brady's first 14 games. A lot of people don't remember. Tom Brady was a game manager. Patriots was winning by defense. And every darn Super Bowl the Patriots will win will come down to a darn Adam Vinatieri field goal. You know, Tom Brady wasn't no Dan Marino blowing folks out. You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady didn't get these big time numbers until Randy Moss came to the Patriots. But we're going to get into that, man, in between reading this chat. I got a whole lot for y'all. I got a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? If I was someplace where I could take phone calls, I would love to hear from y'all. But I can't. Grego in there trying to throw some haymakers in the chat. You know, I had Grego. Everybody, I had Grego blocked. But I discontinued my subscription with Spreaker. And so when I re-up with Spreaker today, they didn't grandfather my block list. So I might have to start over my block list. But today is Christmas. Today is a Christmas theme. So we're going to set the supposed to be a happy show. So I will not block Grego yet. But he getting close. Oh. We got another Real Cast Ranger in the darn chat room. He goes by the 334 Bama boy. You know what I'm saying? He goes by the name 334 Bama boy. He a big time Christmas Tide fan. And he is sometime Atlanta Falcons fan. You know what I'm saying? He don't rep that Tide like he rep those Falcons. I tell you that. He don't rep those Falcons like he do those Crimson Tide. But everybody, get up off your seats and say what's up to another Real Cast Ranger. I'm talking about 334 Bama boy. He's in the chat room. Post it up. Everybody, you listen to the Morning Coffee Show, special Christmas edition. I'm Jungle Brother. I've been going a long time, man. I think the last time I done the show was what? For the election. Had to be sometime in October. It's been a long time, man. Let me see here. Every other known chat is Grego. And I ain't not trying to have Grego derail this show. That then said, Grego, salute for knowing that song, Alexander O'Neal. What song Grego talking about? Yes, team, I was hit by a pitch. Team broadcaster said, when this commercial break is over, innings would have changed. So Grego gets a new at-bat, right? I don't know what team broadcasting talking about, but he's talking about a new slate on me. No, Grego past indiscretion has been grandfather. Grego past indiscretion has been grandfather. I mean, Grego done some slick stuff, man. Grego done some slick stuff through the years. I mean, through these doing months, man. And I seen the slick stuff.